Thanks for joining us. I'm Sam Shocker. Colorado's governor balanced the state budget again today by ordering about $250 million in budget adjustments, including program cuts. Colorado's budget, which was balanced in July, became short $783 million after Congress passed the budget bill that will result in fewer tax dollars for the state. Polis announced almost $103 million in program cuts, including reducing reimbursement rates for Medicaid providers. Another $146 million is from shifting excess dollars from specific programs to the state's general fund. And more than $300 million will come from the state's reserve fund.
The general philosophy here, and I just want to be clear, is holding K-12 and public safety harmless, and then minimizing the damage to the state by spreading the rest of the cuts across many different areas.
And later this afternoon, Polis will present his cuts to the lawmakers on the Joint Budget Committee, and that's when lawmakers can ask questions but not make any changes. Well, there's been some sunshine out there this morning, but the stormy weather pattern we've seen this week continues today. Keely Chalmers with our 9 News Weather Impact team joins me now with more details. Hey, Keely.
Hey, good afternoon. Yeah, a little bit of a foggy start to your Thursday in some areas, but plenty of sunshine right now. And we are seeing certainly a lot of sunshine as we take a live look out over Lyman. This scene, though, is going to change as we head into the afternoon. Once again, tracking scattered showers and thunderstorms bubbling up over the high country, and those will move east across the plains. Lyman looking to get a decent amount of rainfall with these storms. So temperatures right now, we are warming up close to the mid 70s in and around the metro areas, so low to mid 70s at this noon hour. Partly sunny skies, we'll call it scattered afternoon showers and thunderstorms. 79 degrees, that's our forecast high. Our normal high, once again for this time of the year, is right around 86, so still shy of that. That is going to be changing, though, as we head toward the end of the weekend and toward into next week, where we do have temperatures getting pretty close to normal for this time of the year. Live radar, again, we're starting to see those storms and showers bubble up over the northern foothills. We did see a few in the central mountains, but again, not too much activity as of yet. That will start to change. We're going to reach our high right around 3 o'clock, and again, about a 50% chance we'll see a shower or storm here in the metro area between about 3 to 8 o'clock. We are staying unsettled through Saturday, but then things change on Sunday as we dry out and we start to warm up. We'll talk more about your extended forecast and your weekend forecast coming up in just a bit.
6 victims of yesterday's Catholic school shooting in Minneapolis are still in critical condition. As they're being cared for, the community honors those affected while investigators work on a motive behind the seemingly senseless tragedy. NBC's Jay Gray has more.
Well, many in this grieving community, frankly, still stunned in shock after what's happened here. Shots ringing out at the Annunciation Catholic Church and School, which is just behind us here. This is the sanctuary where shots rained through a stained glass window and into what was a back-to-school mass. Students pre-kindergarten through 8th grade, along with parishioners inside during the service. 2 of the children, an 8 and 10-year-old, killed, 14 other students, and 3 parishioners wounded when a 23-year-old former student opened fire. Now, we know that of those injured, only a handful remain in the hospital right now, and all expected to make full physical recoveries. Look, this happened just over 24 hours ago during this mass. Students who were in their 3rd day of this new school year and who normally would be focused on new English, history, and math classes, instead forced to scramble, many of them forced into action as heroes as the dozens of bullets ripped apart that back-to-school service.
Well, right when it happened, I dropped down under the pew, like I said, and I prayed. I said my few prayers, and then I realized, like, I can't just sit here and focus on myself, knowing that with God on my side, I would be fine. So I tried to just go and help out my fellow classmates, try to keep them calm and safe and let them know that they'll be okay.
And we are learning more today about the suspect, 23-year-old Robin Westman, again, a former student whose mom may have worked at the school as well. All of that said, we know at this point that investigators not ready to declare any motive in this case. That's something they continue to work toward in what's expected to be a long, very detailed investigation. That's the latest right now from here in Minneapolis. I'm Jay Gray, NBC News.
A shooter is on the loose in Adams County. Deputies say they were called about the homicide around 3:45 this morning. The male was found near 88th and Colorado Boulevard, but his identity has not been released yet. Detectives say they have an idea who the shooter is, but have not released any description either. If you know anything, call the Adams County Sheriff's Office. The FBI and Denver PD are now offering a $10,000 reward for help with the deadly shooting from December 2023. Law enforcement believe 54-year-old Matthew LaDaniel Johnson shot 4 people at the former Viking bar on West Colfax. 41-year-old Brandon Houston and 38-year-old Jason Lewis were killed. This morning, Lewis's sister spoke in a news conference to call for justice.
You know, you sit there and you wait for that person to walk through the door. Still, you know, it's so real, and he never comes through. So it's a big hole that has left in our heart forever.
The FBI says 28 billboards with the suspect's information are set to go up over the next 2 weeks across the Front Range. You're asked to call the FBI if you have any information on this case. That number is on your screen. 3 young children and 35 animals have been taken out of a home that Commerce City Police describes as deplorable. The police department posted a video on Instagram saying officers not only found the kids and animals at the home on 113th Avenue, but there was a dead dog outside in the trash can. Police say they knew about a claim that one of the homeowners performed an unlicensed veterinary procedure on a dog that ultimately ended up dying. A 38-year-old man and a 32-year-old woman were arrested on child abuse and animal cruelty charges, among others.